Good morning and happy Monday. Today is Monday, April 6th. Speaking of Mondays, normally we would have our morning meeting. So if you saw my video, I made a trip back into our classroom to get a couple of things I needed. And the number one thing on my list, guess what it was if you think about morning meetings? Was the talking piece. I really wanted to bring that home and surprise you guys tomorrow during our Zoom version of our morning meeting, and guess what I forgot? The talking piece. Sounds about right for Mrs. White, right? I hope you all enjoyed your long weekend. Thanks to the idea that we were going to take a day off as a school from Mrs. Krause, and that students would make those thank you pictures that some of you posted online. So just a quick shout out to Cameron and Kamari and Isaiah. I saw you guys on there with your thank you notes for the essential workers and for the heroes, and you guys looked awesome, and what a kind thing to do. So thanks for taking time out of your day and doing that and representing for 5th grade. If I missed anybody, let me know, but I think that was the people that I saw representing from our class, and I tried to comment on there just because I really was proud of you guys for showing your school spirit. This week we are starting our culminating project for Bridge to Terabithia that I'd been talking about. Those of you who submitted your big 6 that you had to turn in, I reviewed those and I made some comments and I sent them back to you. So I just wanted you to look at those. I'm trying to set you up to be as successful as possible on your projects. So it's important that you look at the feedback that I give you and then use that feedback to either change your events that you chose a little bit, or maybe some of you had to put them in a different order. Just little things like that. Everybody who turned it in did a great job. So when I was deciding what kind of project I wanted to do for Bridge to Terabithia, and I thought about the other projects that we've done as kind of like a hands-on book report, this idea of a storyboard came up online. And when I saw it, the first thing I thought about was a graphic novel, and how many of you just love graphic novels, and how it's the first thing that everyone signs out from the library. And you guys watch me open this Scholastic book box and we get so excited. So I thought this was a cool way to kind of make a short version of it. It's called a storyboard. Artists who do animation, and sometimes authors, people who work on TV shows and on big long movies, they break the scenes into kind of storyboards, and it's a way to organize things in order. So we're going to do it for Bridge to Terabithia, but we're only going to do it in 6 boards because, boy, I bet we could have had a ton. You need to watch my video that shows you how to work the website storyboard that. It's pretty self-explanatory, but please email me or comment on there if you have any questions. I gave you these 3 days we have in the short week to work on it, so I want you to take your time. There's a lot of fun stuff that can be customized, and this is your chance to shine. You guys are so amazing when it comes to being creative and showing me that you understand what went on in the story by doing a fun project. So I cannot wait to see those. What else do we have going on today? You have a daily journal prompt. Some of you still have not submitted me a March prompt. I have to put a grade in for that. Please type it up and send it to me. I've really enjoyed reading them. Also, you have Simple Solutions, lesson 63, and you are starting lesson 27 in Zern, which is the Decimal Division Remix. You're lucky that I'm not with you, or I would be singing or rapping. Doesn't the word remix just kind of lend itself to Mrs. White singing in math? For science, you're going to watch a Mystery Doug video. A lot of times they'll say stop and discuss. If you are fortunate enough to have someone watching it with you and you can discuss with them, whoo, lucky, do it. If not, I just want you to think of it as more of like a pause and reflect, or like a pause and just take a moment to think about what you would say if you had a partner there, or if you had Mrs. White there with you. Also, I posted a longish term assignment in math. On your Simple Solutions calendar, there was places where you paused, and I didn't have you do Simple Solutions those days because you were doing review word problems. Remember how important it is to practice them. You guys keep telling me you feel like they're getting easier. They're not getting easier. You're getting better. You're learning how to solve them, and you guys are just growing and getting so much better at them, and I'm so proud of you. So let's keep up that practice. I put a Google Doc in there. It's kind of like an answer sheet on a test. So there's no new work for the first 4 word problems, you should have them already done and in your math notebook. I just want to check in with you and see how you're doing on them. And if I need to go over those word problems in a YouTube video or in a Zoom meeting, because of course when Mrs. White asks, no one has any questions, but maybe someone is unsure, or they maybe have a question and they don't want to ask it. So this is a good way for me to check in with you. I look forward to seeing you guys on Zoom at 11 o'clock, and have a wonderful Monday.